School taught us how to balance equation, use BODMAS, Pythagoras theorem, and several other equations that we never used in real life. But what it takes to be an adult, real adulting, school never prepared us for. And now we are adults, they've sent us into the world, and we are looking so clueless because what we spent almost 18 years, if not over, of our life learning at the four walls of school have become relatively useless. It hasn't prepared us for what it really takes to be an adult, what it really takes to live in this world, especially in this generation we are. And it brings me to today's topic, which I know we've come across on several platforms, but I will not be just telling you what school never prepared us for or what even our parents never prepared us for, but how we should equip ourselves as an adult. Hi guys, welcome back to Time Out with B. My name is Blessing Oluwafumlayo, and one of the things our parents or school never prepared us for is relationship. This is my number one point because this relationship thing, I've come to realize as an adult it affects every facet of our life, and it's every form of ship, either relationship with your in-laws, relationship with your partner, relationship with your colleagues, with your friends, with every facet of life. When we were growing up, relationship, it was so easy. Either you don't like your friend or you hate them. But as an adult, relationship is one of the most stressful parts of our life. They never taught us the communication skills we need to be successful in life. They never taught us how to relate with our boss, because right now most of us are in a situation where we have to shake and smile, act like everything is okay in order to move on at the workplace. They never prepared us for that, and it's so scary. Right? It's so scary. And these are the things we need to learn the hard way. We need to learn it the hard way. And the hard way doesn't mean, oh, how do I do it? Sometimes we get burned. Sometimes we lose ourselves in some relationship before we actually understand. And so we use basically all our 20s to learn and master relationships. Something that I feel they should have taught us in our teens. Our school no try. Now as an adult, you know that without quality relationship in every walk of life, you cannot succeed. You cannot relate with people up, you cannot relate with your colleagues and friends, and you cannot relate with your subordinates. They never told us that just to keep a simple friendship takes effort, takes intentionality, takes you calling and sending gifts and remembering their birthday. God, is draining. But it's part of adulting. No wonder we say adulting is a scam, because they never told us this. Moving on, another thing they never mentioned is finance. And I know this is number one adult headache. Is either it's money or it's relationship. So finance is a big aspect they never taught us in school. No course on investment. Wow, no course on affiliate marketing. No course on how to make money online. They never taught us about how we can pay our tax. And tax is one of those headache of adulthood. Like how to, especially if you have a business, you don't know anything about tax, and you started your business, you've registered it, and in your mind, you're chopping all the money is coming in, and suddenly those tax people, they will not come first year, they will not come second year, probably third or fourth year, they would now come and bring bill of millions that you are owing. They never taught us that. And these are the things that are putting people in debt, they're giving people depression. Finance is the major thing giving adults depression. And these are the main things I expect them to teach us in school. Another thing school never taught us and our parents never prepared us for is job, is work. I was thinking about it. There was never a time that in school they said this is how to write a CV. I don't know if it's the school I went to. Maybe it's not qualified enough. Please tell me, if your school, the school you went to, they taught you how to write a good CV, how to present yourself, how to look for a job, how to get a great job, how to act in the workplace. I feel all of our secondary schools, all of our high schools should have basic human resource courses or work ethic and psychological human psychology, like the basic level, because these are the things we need to relate to be an adult. When I think about responsibility, and that is the one thing school never prepared us for, how to take responsibility. Like, I remember this dawned on me as in my late teens. I just wanted someone to make that decision for me. And I remember my aunt saying, "No, you have to make it yourself. It's your life." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to make it myself." And I realized that making a decision puts all of the responsibility associated to that decision on you. So if someone else make that decision for me, it's easier to say, "Oh, you're the one that chose for me." So the responsibility, I can push it to someone else. But as an adult, there's nobody you can push the responsibility to. And when you're thinking about who to get married to, those are the choices that you wish somebody can just say, "Oh, do this." But no, as an adult, we need to make all of these life decisions ourselves. And it is so scary. For me, it is scary. Most of the time when I want to make decision, I pray, I think about it, and because I have to weigh every option and come to terms with the fact that if I do this and it does not go the way I want, I have to be responsible enough to take the responsibility. But the last thing I want to mention that is pressing on my chest is mental health. They never told us about how to take care of our mental health. And I believe this should be a course that should be taught in elementary school. Like as young as 4-5 years, they should start teaching our children the essence of having a great mental health. Because you see, children get bullied and things like this stick with them till adulthood and define who they are. And it takes a lot of years of unlearning and relearning. And deep into our 30s, we are still battling with all of these traumas. But if they had planted the great seed, the right seed into our mind at elementary school, I think we would have avoided wasting so many of our years on learning all of these toxic things. Basic mental health course should be taught in elementary school. They should teach us about how to face our fears. They should teach us about depression. They should teach us about self-worth and self-love. And means all of these things school never prepared us for. If you go to a school like mine, you will know that one thing school actually prepared us for as an adult is autodidactism, which means self-taught. I don't know if I pronounce it well, but take it like that. One thing that they taught us is how to be self-taught, and that is how to learn. That is the number one way to learn all of the skills school never prepared us for. Know how to do research yourself. Go online, get books, read about relationship, how to manage relationship, read about self-love and mental health, read about finance, about tax. Read and keep reading, keep learning. We need to face this adulting thing with our full chest. And the only way we can face it with our full chest is to be rightly equipped, is to be rightly knowledgeable, is to have the right tools and skills to face this adulting journey, because it can be draining. Like sometimes I just want to go back into being a child. Like, please, somebody should come and adopt me. Another thing I want to advise us as an adult is don't be so hard on yourself. These I've had to deal with for years. One way we can survive in this adulting journey is living one day at a time. What I'm learning right now is every day I'm giving myself a fresh page to to rewrite the story. And so even if I failed yesterday, even if I disappointed myself yesterday, today is a fresh page, and I'm not going to bring yesterday burden into today. And that is the only way you can help yourself mentally. Another way we can help ourselves as an adult is don't compare yourself. Everyone is on a different journey, and I know we've heard this over and over again. One thing that makes adulting really hard is comparison. When you see other people doing what you want to do and you're thinking, why am I not on this one? We have different journey. And finally, I would say have a system that works for you. And on this topic, I would say watch this my video about how to build system around your goal. And one thing I said is that system goals can be the same, but systems are different. So build systems that work for you. And from time to time, as you advance, as you grow on your adulting journey, change your system to suit your journey. Thank you so much for watching. Please share with me one adulting myth that we were told as a child, but now that we are grown, we see that, oh, this thing is a scam, this thing is a lie. Please share with me in the comment section. Let's take that conversation up in the comment section. If you've not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on all the great content coming your way on this channel. Watch my other videos right here and right here. You will love them. See you in my other videos. Stay happy, stay blessed, and keep smiling. Bye.